Okay, so in this video we are going to look at how to use at Autodesk Inventor. About first of all, let's see how we can learn. Actually, I am also learning this software, so it will be a very good experience in it. So the user interface is something like this. Okay, so first of all, what you need to do, we need to make one basically location, like where we want to save it. Like I have created one, so you can make something like this, new single user project, or like you can give the project name. Let's say this is Lego, so I am going to make one Lego project and I will just finish it. So Lego, now it is done. After that, what we are going to do, we are going to make one part, then assembly, then drawing, then presentation. Okay, so first of all we will make the part. So I have selected that part portion, then we are going for new. Okay, so we selected this new. Now here we can see it is giving an option. So here it is English US, so we will select this metric, and in metric we will go for millimeters. Like we are going to draw everything in millimeters. So I have selected the units and I will create. So now what we have done is basically we have set the unit and we have made one file where we are going to save everything. So let's start. First of all we will sketch and we will draw on rectangle. It will ask us which plane we want to draw. So let's draw on this plane, that is XZ plane. So I have selected that, and now what I want to do, I want to draw one rectangle. So I will draw one arbitrary rectangle and I will just draw one rectangle, something like this. So now let's see what are the dimensions. So for the dimension, it is I think 16 by 32. So 16 by 32. So this is 16, and to change it you have to press tab and 32. So 16 by 32, the dimension is set, and you can press OK, like finish sketch. So this is done, like the profile on which we are going to work is done. Now what we want to do, and we want to extrude it. So press extrude and it will tell you the height, what is the height by which you want to extrude, and on checking it, it is 9.80. so you can see the dimension is 9.80. so I am going to put that 9.80. Okay, the recording is on, right? Yeah. So 9.80, and it will draw something like this. Now what we want to do is we want to make these small like hollow blocks. So to make them, what you need to do, you have to click here and you have to create a sketch. We want to draw one circle, and let's see, this is negative and this is positive. So x is negative, y is positive. Okay, so the distance is basically they are 8 mm apart, and the center distance is 4 mm, and this side is also 4 mm. So the location will be it will be tab -4 tab 4. So this will be my center, and what is the diameter? So diameter is also 4. So I will just simply press 4. It is 4, right? No, it is 4 point, I think, where it is given. So 4.80, it is 4.80. so 4.80. so we have drawn that. So finish the sketch. So we have drawn this also. Now we will extrude this also. So we have to extrude this by how much, what is the height that is given to us? It is 1.80. so we will put that 1.80, and it will draw the height now. So we want this in the array form. So what we can do, we can select this, and there is like pattern, rectangular pattern. So I will click it here, and I will select the directions on which I want to give the patterns. So first I want to give on this direction. I'll flip it, and how many numbers, and this is 8 mm apart, and similarly another direction is this, and this is also 8 mm apart, and I want to select that feature, so I want this. So and it is like not 2, rather on this side I think there are 4. So 1 2 3 4, yeah, 4. So like 1 2 3 4, and it is showing in the green line also that what it is going to draw. So I think it is fine, so I will press OK. After doing that, now the Lego is done, but one more thing is left, that the bottom part. So for in the bottom there are these extrusions also, and also there is like the one, it is in the cell form, it is not a complete like filled block, rather than it is a hollow block. So you can see the thickness is given. So for that what we can do is we can just change the view, and we can use the cell command. So there is cell command right over here, cell tool, and the thickness is I think 1.2. so it is 1.2, and if I do that, and I can just remove the faces, I will remove this and I will click it here, it will do it for me. So okay, so now it is hollow, so it has made it hollow. Now what we want to do, we want to draw those extrusions, that bottom extrusions also. So for that what I am going to do, I will just click this again and I will add one sketch. After adding it, it has given me this. I will just rotate it a bit, and it is like in the centers of all three. So what I can do, so let's first measure. I will measure this. So this is 13, okay, so this is 13.6, and what about this? I think this was 16, exterior was 16, and this should be 32, so this is 32. So this right over here is 8, and here it is 8, so 8 plus, like you can see the distance, if I draw here, like from this edge to this center is 8 I think. Okay, let me verify that. So from here to this, so this was 8. So let's see again. So 8 and 4, right? So this is 4, this is 8, so this is 4, so 4 plus 4, 8, so the center is 8, and 8, the center is 8 8, okay. So I will just draw, and up direction is positive, x is also, and x is negative, okay. So what I can do is I can tab -4 and tab 4, which should, it is giving it here, right? Wait, let me see it again. So this is -12 and -x, and y is positive, and we are getting the measurements from that portion. So I think if I do, x is positive, y is also positive, right? So what I can do is 4 4, simply 4 4. So tab 4, tab 4, so it gave it somewhere here, so not 4 4, this is 4, or maybe what I can do is I can simply point shape and midpoint. So this is the midpoint, and I can draw it here, and I can again maybe right click here, point snaps and midpoint, so the midpoint is here. So I have drawn two reference line which I will delete it later. So I will simply draw one circle, okay. I will just point snaps, intersections, maybe intersection, this. So now it is fine, so I got the midpoint. So it is 6.51 and 4.80. There are two concentric circles, 6.51, 4.80. so 6.51. okay, and I will draw one more point synapse intersection this and 4.80, 6.4 and 4.80, and that's okay. So I drew that. Okay, so now I don't need this anymore, so I will delete it. So this is the location of that portion, so I can simply finish it. Okay, I can finish it and I can extrude it and extrude, and I can extrude it by the length of, what is the length, is it given anywhere here? I think it should be given in the bottom part now. So it is, what is the extrusion? 8.60 mm. It has given us 8.60 mm, so 8.60. okay, and this select face, I mean this, .60. I think it is okay. 8.60. yeah, 8.60. so okay, so now we drew this also. What I want is, I want to like give it this also. I will just show the bottom view, and I want it replicated somehow. So I will select the direction, I will give it this side, or maybe I will just give on the both side 3. okay, so 3, and they are 8 mm apart again, so 8 mm apart. Everything is fine. Okay, so we made that also. So now our Lego block is ready. So what I want is, I want to give color to this Lego block. I want to add color, or maybe material, to be very specific. So I will go to tools, I will go to appearance, and after going to appearance, what I can go is, I can give it a plastic. I can give it a plastic look. So plastic smooth thread, I will double click, it will go in that, and I will select all, and I will just double click it here. So now the material has been applied. So our Lego block is ready. This is our basic block, and using the same method we can draw the other parts as well, so which I will be doing in the next video. Thank you for watching.